You know, Martha, you have done an excellent job on writing all of these letters for somebody with no hands and just a beak to use. I am quite impressed and very thankful you were able to get that work done after I snatched Quill out of your chair and gave you a new chair properly outfitted for a dodo such as yourself. But this is wonderful. So we have the new request for a raccoon, the stuffed raccoon actually, that we need to get for the educational center down at the Temperate Forest area. We have the invitation for the new beekeeper who can hopefully help out with the bee area. And then we've got the Garden Society letter. So hopefully we can start having some gardens around the place and propagating some of our own plants. I just definitely need to hire some really, really smart gardeners who know what they're doing. And not to mention, you've also been giving me some little scraps of paper. So I take it you're ready to start throwing paper at my face so that I can start writing more of these letters and getting more people moved into our zoo. Well, I can take a hint, Martha. I can take a hint indeed. Let me just put this paper away though. And I'm going to stick these in the mail and open up my new package. I'm so excited. All right, well, welcome back everyone. So I have been busy working with Martha, writing up a whole bunch of different letters that I can actually send in the mail to invite some new researchers into the zoo. And I have been doing so in my adorable bunny slippers. I love these bunny slippers. They're the bunny slippers that Eros sent to us. And oh my gosh, my pockets are still overflowing with awesomeness. We have vegan pizza mushrooms. We've got all sorts of gems. We have some amazing letters, both from Luca of Pictopia and from Eros who popped by. Not to mention, I still need to go and gather up some ducks over from Jacob's area. So I think tomorrow is going to be a big day of traveling and visiting and doing so many different things for the zoo. It's going to be amazing. Martha, you take care. I'm going to come on out. And puppies, stay Pine. Stay Lily, stay Alia, and for crying out loud, Mr. Hedgehog, Agent Noodles, you two need to get away from that package because today is the day, you guys. I have been looking forward to this all day. We are going to continue opening up this. Oh, what is this? A dead butterfly. Okay, thank you, Agent Noodles. All right, well, I guess that's what cats do. Thank you. I'll take care of that. Don't you worry. Oh gosh. But we are going to continue opening up this package. And so many of you guys guessed what it is. I know what it is, even though I only opened up one little part of the crate so far. And I am thrilled to pieces. I cannot believe that Luca took the time to go and hunt this down. He actually noted that he discovered this creature. In fact, if I get over here, I have found this guy adventuring through my rainforest. And after it attempting to eat me 3 times, I decided it would be better in your hands. I have, however, heard of a great scientist that lives far, far away who specializes in this kind of rare specimen, so I might try to lure him to my lands with a lab or a greenhouse. I will message you if I am successful. I hope to hear from you soon. I am so excited because Luca found this amazing creature inside of his rainforest, and we are going to pop it open. Is the hedgehog safe? Okay, and everybody is calling this hedgehog after it was struck by lightning Sparky or Lightning, and I totally agree with that. I cannot believe that he got struck by lightning. That was just a little bit much. And we're going to go ahead and pop this crate open because you guys were able to guess what it is. I am so excited. I want all of the dogs to stay over there so it doesn't try to eat them. You guys, I'm pretty sure. Dun, 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 dun. This is a cow plant. Look at it. Look at its glorious self. I am so excited. This is a cow plant from The Sims, which is one of my favorite creatures, especially the one from The Sims 4. We mess around with cow plants all the time. Oh my good glory gosh, look at how beautiful this is. This is just I need a better view. This is just so stunning. I can't even begin to imagine how long it would have taken to make this one tiny piece at a time. I mean, to find it inside of the rainforest of his land and how dangerous a cow plant usually is. I think it is dormant right now. It's probably a little bit traumatized as plants and cows can be after being stuffed in a crate and left on somebody's front lawn for a little while. But I would say if we can take this cow plant and give it a proper exhibit, I wouldn't be surprised if some point in the future we're able to feed it meat, as the cow plants in The Sims usually eat Sims. And oh my gosh, even its little back leaf. Oh, the detail on this. I am so thrilled to pieces. Even the detail, oh my gosh, look at it. This is glorious. I have a feeling if we give this guy his own exhibit, we make sure he's well taken care of. I don't know, does he need a zookeeper or does he need a gardener to take care of him? Now, there's a bit of a question right there, you know? Oh my gosh, he's just so awesome. I am so excited. This is going to be amazing, you guys. Look at it. Look at it. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. And it's in our world. Man. And if you guys are wondering, how on earth did this happen? It's the devincing mod that lets us put the tiny little pieces together, these itty bitty blocks together. But we're going to jump away from the devincing mod. And we're going to say that my little cow plant is in stasis right now. But I'm pretty sure in the future, we will move this down to a good jungle exhibit. And then we will make it so that when you feed this guy meat, or you feed him maybe, I'm wondering if you can convince them to eat tofu. I don't know if you can convince them to eat tofu, but when you feed them meat, or maybe when you feed them like soul essences, because they do eat Sims, and then you can get milk from it because it is a cow. It's a cow plant. That's part of the name after all. And so we will definitely be adding this guy in, giving him his own home, his own little exhibit. I'm really looking forward to that. This is going to be fantastic. And I definitely, are you kidding me? I will dig out my diamonds and I will fund the research in Pictopia so we can get that awesome gardener, or well, I guess, was it a gardener or a researcher that he was talking about? Let's double check that. A great scientist. We will see what we can do to help get that great scientist in, because if I could have more cow plants, are you kidding me? I would have more cow plants. That would be amazing. I wonder what my cows in the basement would think about this guy, because we do have some cows down in the basement who are actually like my researchers. So I think that they would find this guy quite fascinating. And I wonder if we can get any little saplings or seedlings, or what do you calflings? Like, what do you call a cow plant baby? That's a good question. Like a seedling or a calf? A calfling? I guess calflings. We'll have to see if we can get any little calflings from this. And I am so in love. I am so in love. We're gonna have to visit Pictopia. I have a feeling until we can get the vampire penguins out, we might want to go ahead and we might. Oh, there's a little dandelion puff. That hedgehog, I cannot believe that it survived lightning bolts and it's still digging up dandelion seeds for me. But we will probably, man, this is amazing. We'll move this one into the jungle, and then because Pictopia is where this was found, we'll definitely go and adventure around Pictopia. And I think we may even grab Pigman Fern, and we will take Pigman Fern and try to have a bit of a vacation. So he can maybe relax over in Pictopia for a little while. We'll go and scout the area out and see if we can let him get away, because right now, in fact, we'll go glance at them really quickly. I'll be back, my precious. Right now, we do have some vampire penguin problems down in the basement. So if I manage to thwart the vampire penguin problems... Oh, thank you, Martha. Giving me more paper, eh? She really wants me to write these letters. We actually need to send these letters off. Oh, and there's another letter I need to check on in the mail, too. We need to send these letters off to try to summon some... Oh, are you kidding? It's grown again. Oh, dear. Okay. All right. This is poisoning my tree. Not cool, you guys. Not cool. So there's my vampire penguins. There's several of them. I'm afraid they're building... Oh, this is squishy, nasty flesh on my floor. Not cool. Not cool. Ugh. Why? Happy birthday. Why have you gone? Oh, no, there's a fourth one. I swear they have some nest in here. This is unacceptable. You understand that? You bloodthirsty vampire penguins. And the longer I wait, the more of them there are, and they're all named Happy Birthday because they're a birthday gift from a certain someone. And I'm gonna have to find somewhere to put them because I can't just kill them outright. That's not the way I do things around here. So we're gonna have to find a new spot to put them. But somewhere buried behind them is Pigman Fern. So we'll have to go in and grab Pigman Fern and give him a bit of a vacation away from this chaos so that he can go ahead and he can relax at Pigtopia with his fellow pigs and pigmen until I will hopefully be able... I think they even have I've heard rumors of a mud bath salon over there. Until I'm able to get rid of all of those guys and return Pigman Fern's research area to him, then I think it would be a good thing to let him relax in Pigtopia. So let me go ahead and put away these letters. I can't believe how many letters we have. Oh, it's so fun. This is like a year. It's been a little over a year. So a year and some months of zoo crafting adventures in this world. And you can see so many letters from all of our friends. Oh, it makes me want to go and write even more letters. Look at what you're doing to me, Martha. Making me really like want to pick up my penmanship. Martha, for crying out loud, this is too much paper. You weren't supposed to drop so much paper at once. We'll discuss this later. Not so young lady. All right, and let me go ahead and put these pineapples away because I appear to have picked up some pineapples. And yeah, I am so excited. So Pictopia is definitely somewhere. Hello, little, I guess look, I kind of like the name Sparky. So like it's Sparky the Hedgehog because he got struck by lightning. So I am definitely going to be moving this cow plant. I think we should put him over by where our little birds are, our prehistoric birds. In fact, oh, I totally forgot about this side. Cookie chicken. Oh gosh, are you inside or outside? Cookie chicken. Wait, 2 cookie chickens? My cookie chickens have cloned. I don't really have a problem with that because that's amazing. I will take cloning cookie chickens. I have no problem with cloning cookie chickens. Well, you guys, the squickens are still, you know, I think I started with 1 squicken and now I have multiple squickens and now I have multiple cookie chickens. Oh dear. Oh my, now I have multiple cookies. Well, that's making life interesting. We'll worry about the cloning. I really should, I wonder if it'll spread to cow plants. That would be interesting. I will have to bring my researchers up here so they can do something about the cloning. But anyway, let us go ahead and see what else is in the mail. And then we'll go down and we'll check on our prehistoric birds and we will, the Confuciornis, I think is what they are. And then we will also see if we can scout out a good spot to put the cow plant. So I'm very, very, very excited about this. So let me wiggle down here. So we have a few more flowers, lovely flower gifts from our good friend Luca. And then let me go ahead. Okay, I'm going to send this raccoon request. This is actually a request to be able to either purchase or borrow for our Temperate Forest Education Center a stuffed raccoon. As sad as that may sound, we want to borrow a stuffed raccoon from a raccoon researcher. And I mean, you think that would be pretty easy, but there's actually a lot of regulations to make sure that you use museum grade specimens properly. So this is a request to a raccoon researcher, and I'm hoping to hear back from them, and maybe they'll allow me to borrow a stuffed raccoon to put into our temperate forest area. So that's a little more, I have a feeling it's going to be a bit more complicated than it looks on the surface. Now, this is an invitation, just kind of a blanket invitation I'm submitting to the Bee Fanciers magazine. So hopefully we can attract a beekeeper to come and live on our land. I have been doing quite a bit of work, actually, over with our bumblebees again. It appears that there may be a big beehive being built. We'll have to see what's going on over there pretty soon. And then finally, a Garden Society letter of introduction that will be submitted to the Garden Society. So hopefully I can join the Garden Society and we can start seeing some gardeners show up around the place, and then maybe even start some sort of cool reputation system where you have to help the gardeners out a little bit, gain reputation, and then you'll have access to rarer and rarer degrees of flower beds. So that would be really fun. Plus I need to get some proper flower beds started in my zoo. So I've got some great ideas about that. So that's going to be taken care of. Hopefully you can handle all of that, Jude. Pardon me, that sounded very rude. It's just, I haven't usually given you so much mail, Jude. That's what I meant. I haven't usually submitted so many things, and lately I have been, and it's a good sign. It means things are going to really start growing here in the zoo, Jude. All right, so let's see. And we've also got shards, flowers, strawberries. Let me go ahead and put some of these plants away. And no, puppies, you can't go near the cow plant. And it doesn't have its cake out. Sometimes the cow plants stick cake out to like lure prey towards them. That's one of their little perks. All right, let's put these guys away. Tulips, so many tulips. In fact, I think I have like backpacks overflowing full of tulips because of working in those tulip fields and then ripping the tulip fields out because I decided I needed something other than tulips. House leeks. Ooh, I forgot I had all those house leeks over there. So we'll take care of those later. All right, and then I have some melons. Hello, Aki. I have no idea where your like clone sisters, I guess, went. I think that somehow they like went back in the tree. So I've got clones here, clones there, then clones disappearing. I have clone problems. I have clone issues. I've had clone issues from the very beginning. Because that's where Lily and Tate both come from. All right, so lavender and pink daffodils and beautiful cleosias, which I think I'm used to calling them painted. Are those paintbrush flowers? Like, I'm used to calling those paintbrush flowers. And then we have a bunch of stone and a safe and a note. Okay, this is the last thing. So let's see. Oh, it's so exciting to see my cow plant. So let's see what this note says. Zookeeper Seri. Well, it seems you have somehow gotten your hands on some rather interesting mineral specimens, some of which are quite uncommon. One may even say rare and glimpsed only in the most remote circumstances. But do not think I will be fooled. You could have gotten those materials from anywhere. I have been smithing for kings long before you were even a speck in the future. As though I would fall for such tricks? Twigs? Oh my gosh. Surely no land is truly that rich in fascinating mineral variety. Surely. Still, gold is gold and diamonds are diamonds. While you may be up to all manner of wily tricks, let us see if your money is where your mouth is. Submit the appropriate fee, and I might find the time to contemplate your order. Of course, I would do so in a timely manner. No one could ever suggest our smithy performs any less than with perfection in all regards. Our work comes with a 3-lifetime guarantee, after all. So, let us see if you can pay. The fee will be 12 diamonds! A safe for transfer of such funds has been provided, providing, of course, you can actually pay such a fee, but we'll see about that from our iron soot. The blacksmith. The blacksmith I am trying to convince to move into our land, and the blacksmith who is supposed to be making my new bat pick, except I'm going to name it something else, my new silk touch pick, basically. And I want a really fancy one because I want it to be made out of moss, and I want lapis lazuli on it, and I want silk touch on it, and it's very fancy, and I can't remember how to make them, and it's fancier than I'm going to spend time doing, so I'm trying to hire this blacksmith to do it, and he's just giving me the runaround. 12 freaking diamonds. I heard this guy had an ego, but I just didn't expect that much of an ego. Alright, well, let's put this note away. Thankfully, I can quiet him right up, Martha. Oh, you're not going to like this, Martha. She is my accountant after all. Martha, I'm sorry. This is a professional matter. We need the tools for the job. I know that 12 diamonds may seem like a lot of diamonds, because it is, and I haven't been mining in months, and so I don't really have that many diamonds to speak for myself, but still, Martha, this is a matter of principle, and I really think we just need to go ahead and spend the diamonds on this to get the proper materials, the proper tools for the job, as they say. I need silk touch for so many things in this world, and that terrible, horrible incident of losing, like, I want something like this. Basically, I need the Fossil Finder 3000, only it needs to have the silk touch pick on it. So I need that. So Martha, don't panic. Don't panic. This is gonna be okay. Oh, fudge knuckles. And I need to go ahead and maybe, okay, we'll break open a couple of these. Do I have fortune? Okay, that has fortune 2. That's probably as good as I'm gonna get. This is let's check out this fortune 3. Yeah, we'll use this one. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do this, Martha, but there's a reason behind it, because if I impress this blacksmith enough. Really? Really? No! My diamonds! Ah! Okay, don't mind me, security cats. Disregard that. Everything is normal. Everything is fine. My pockets are so full. Why? Why must this happen? I'll have to fix that. I didn't know that was a glowstone spot. Oh, phooey. Where's my... Don't mind me! Major Calhoun, Captain Kaz, security issues are fine. I don't think you could really alarm your security cats more than by dropping literally through their ceiling. But let me go ahead and break these. Dang it, just 1 diamond. How many? Yes, 2 diamonds! Yes! 6 diamonds! That was totally awesome. That is why it is so worth having the fortune and having just the proper enchantments on your picks. But I don't like the look of diamond picks. I actually find diamond picks to be very fuss-nuckety. So that's why I want to go ahead and get a new moss pick, because they also auto repair, which is extremely nice. Not that it's too big a deal, but what I'm trying to say is this blacksmith, if I can get him here, he'll be able to do some very, very fancy things for our zoo. So being able to show off to him that we aren't some backwoods, backwater place, and that I very well can have them that much funds. Oh my goodness, and now you're throwing inkwells at me, Martha. I'm going to write. I'll write notes to my friends tomorrow. I'm going to go and visit them. Don't worry, it'll be okay. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. But being able to show the blacksmith that we aren't some sort of backwater little zoo hole in the wall, and that we actually do have very rare plant specimens, and we have excellent mineral samples in our soils, I have a feeling if he moves in, Willie will have an entirely new world of options open to us. Especially because that would make the Village of Light, which is where I want to try to convince him to move in down there, There's some housing development that seems to be going on pretty positively in this area. And just imagine when this entire area is going to be full of different shops and houses and villagers. It's going to be fantastic. But if I can convince him to move in over there, like I said, I have a feeling an entirely new world of adventure might become open to us. So this is worth the payment. We're not just paying for the pick, we're also paying for the adventure. So I'm going to line this up. And there we go. All right, all locked up. All right, Jude, I expect you to do, pardon me, Jude. I am speak so rude today. I know, Jude, that this will totally be able to go out, no problem, and that we have so much mail now, but I'm sure it'll find its right home because you and the other mail mobs do a fantastic job at what you do. I hope you enjoy your cake. I'll replace it with something pumpkin flavored soon. Whew. All right, so that's a bit of a busy day. Got lots of letters out, got lots of letters like to me, and let's go ahead and see if we can pick out a good spot for the cow plant. So it's still dormant right now, but I have a feeling it'll wake up and want some food soon enough. I wonder how I'm gonna feed it. Can you feed him fish? I might be able to like be okay with feeding them fish, but it would be kind of sad if I had to feed them something more than fish, like feed them something like meat. I do so good at avoiding having to feed. Oh, where did I get this bell pepper? So good at, maybe I could feed it tofu. I don't think I could. I think I would just have to go ahead and get some sort of meat. What would you feed a cow plant if you had a cow plant? I think beef is a little bit on the odd side, honestly. All right, let me throw these things in here. There we go. And let's go. Okay, I'm going to dodge those tomatoes. There we go. Whew. Almost ending up with so many things in my pockets just running through the garden. And let's go visit with our prehistoric birds because it has been quite a while. There we are. Since we have seen them. Sorry about dropping through your ceiling again, security cats. All right. And we'll wiggle down here very quietly so we don't wake Sylph because she's sleeping again. And all the baby chicabos who are going to grow up any day. So suddenly, the way birdos sometimes do. And we'll work our way down here. Woo! All right. So, where to put the cow plant? It's a big, beautiful plant. It's amazing. Part cow. I'm thinking maybe just right over here, but it might be fun to have a more mobile animal. Like maybe we'll have some, like a snake, maybe we'll have some geckos over here, and then maybe you can come over here. A nice sunny spot seems like a good spot for a cow plant. So maybe over back here, we can have the cow plant, like you can kind of walk up to it. Yeah, maybe under here, like over next to these mushrooms. So you can come and hang out with the mushrooms and the cow plants, and then you can feed the cow plant if you so wish, maybe get some milk from it. So this seems like a good spot, puppies. I bet the cow plant would eat zombie. Like, I bet it could break, it's, you know, because mushrooms and other plants actually break down dead matter. So it makes a lot of sense. I bet we could feed the cow plant zombie flesh, no problem. I have no problem gathering up zombie flesh and feeding it to the cow plant. Not really sure if I want to think too hard about how it's going to turn that zombie flesh into milk, but hey, we'll just roll with it. But yeah, I think we might do at some point in the near future then a nice cow plant exhibit up there, a nice little pathway up to it. And yeah, we'll branch it off from over here where I have like my little rice paddy field. And we also have another exhibit area that I started working on ages ago and need to continue over here. We had, I think somebody voted on like the Death Adder. Yep, Death Adder exhibit, Horse Lover MC Girl, because we did like pick a random number and we'll add in your exhibit, and I still need to add that in. Death Adder is kind of a tricky one because we're still working on getting working snake models. There we go. All right, so we'll wiggle past here. Yep, wiggle up there. Maybe have some sort of gecko or maybe like a little bird. Maybe we'll have like a guinea fowl. Or like a parrot exhibit of some kind working up through here. Or maybe something a little bit more like a boar. We'll have to think about it. Maybe something that the cow plant would normally eat in the wild, which would probably be something related to maybe wild pigs of the jungle or some of the small mammals of a jungle. So, gracious goodness. Hello? What's going on? Is that hunger? No, I think somebody walked on a poison mushroom. Do be careful. Lily, was it you? Do be careful, my dear. Here, have a little bit of zombie jerky. There you go. All right. So yeah, we'll work on that. We'll have to figure out what kind of interesting exhibits we can add in. Why you do this, the bunny? You really get around the place, little guy. You really, really get around the place. And I haven't been over to this jungle area in forever. In the past, we were really convinced this was going to become the dinosaur area. But now I'm kind of thinking we might do an entire dinosaur side series. So we'll have to think about it. But over here, we have our Confuciornis. So we'll just take a peek at them because it's been so long. along. Hello, little ones. Hi, guys. Gosh, it's been a long time since I've actually taken a good look inside your exhibit. Oh my goodness, this is still one of my favorites. Still really beautiful. It's got a lot of mushrooms. I might need to tame the mushroom problems. So they've got so many of the birds. You just kind of have to hold still for a second and they start showing up from up in the leaves. Hello. Hi. Gosh, you're so pretty. Yeah, hi, little one. Oh gosh, I love watching them. I should have made this area taller. Maybe one day we'll do like an expansion and make it higher for them. But for now, they seem to be doing pretty good. So that makes me very happy. Wonderful. It's been a long time since we've checked in on them. But yes, we've got a lot of friends to visit. We've got a lot of amazing new discoveries, amazing new things built. We've got a lot of people that I need to actually invite into our zoo. And once they're here, then I know we'll be able to really pick up how many adventures we do and what we do with those adventures. So it's going to be a lot of new characters, a lot of new stories, a lot of expansion in very positive ways in the zoo. So there we go. Going to gather up these mushrooms. And I'm going to move the cow plant over here and make a little path for it. And then tomorrow we're going to spend quite a bit of time going and visiting our friends. I need to scope out Pigtopia for sure. I need to go see if we can find any ducks that might make our lonely-hearted puppy the duck very happy over at Jacob's area. I want to at least leave 1 or 2 little thank you gifts everywhere. Not to mention I still haven't left a thank you gift at Kay's place. So much to do. And then we'll be back over here and we'll probably peck away. Oops, I'm under something apparently. But we will probably peck away, hopefully soon, and another one of the exhibits too. Puppy's exhibit is actually like kind of an exhibit because we're turning the duck area into a bit of an exhibit down there. Hey puppy, I see you flapping away down there. But we still need to work on the black bear exhibit. Not to mention I have an elephant over in the corridor. I need to go and catch and move into the safari zone. So don't worry. We're definitely going to be keeping busy. Very busy, as usual, with so many things to do in the zoo. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.